Yesterday, I played in the Outlaws of Thunder Junction pre-release event at Shroomies Gaming Store in Glenmont, New York, right near Albany. And the first deck that I built was this. I got 4 dual lands, which led me to try a Bant deck. But not many 3-drops, okay? So I wasn't feeling like this deck was that great. So I looked at the rest of my pool. I had initially thought the red cards weren't that good, but I revisited it and put together this deck, which is actually the one that I began the event with. But I throughout the course of the event, I used both decks about evenly. And I had some success with both, which was really exciting. This was the remainder of my pool. And you see all these gold cards I got that didn't fit into either color combination was a little disappointing. I think some of these blue creatures might have been more useful than I initially said. And these cards I wound up bringing in on a sideboard when I faced a deck that actually had both Okos in it. That was pretty challenging. I did not do that well in those games, and that was also the match where I made the most mistakes. But yeah, like I said, I've had, I think, 3 victories with this deck. And I had some close games with this one. I'm trying to think if I had more than 1 victory. Maybe that was all. It was a very dramatic one, though. We had a lot of fun, me and my opponent. His wife was also observing, so she got a kick out of some of the plays that were made. I started off the game with basically only these in my hand, so I kept blowing up his stuff. I wound up playing this in the mid-game, sacrificing 5 lands and a mercenary and a skeleton, so I could draw 7 cards. And that was kind of the most exciting play of the afternoon. I got this guy out once. He ate a removal spell. I got this guy out probably twice. These ones never came up. Don't think this ever came up. This guy was kind of an all-star. And yeah, doing crimes. This I got to make a really good play using this and this to put together a block for a massive creature with lots of equipment. So yeah, it's a complicated environment where the interactions can really stack up, and I was able to pull that off with aplomb.